Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday to you guys. Shauna Marie Fisher here for my free little mini animal communication readings here on Sunday evening. I hope you all are having a great day, and I hope you all had happy Mother's Day for all of you that have kids. Even if you have four-legged kids or winged kids, right? They still count in my book, right? So there we go. So I'm just gonna give everybody a few minutes here to come on. Sorry, it looks like I had something on my face, but oh well, that's okay. So anyway, I'm just gonna give everybody a few minutes. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. And I was like, wait, I should pull up my phone and see who is on. So just gonna pull up my phone and hopefully I don't have the volume on here. Let's see here and see who all is here with me. Oh, hey, Alyssa's here too. Hi, Alyssa. So let's see here. Just give it a few minutes here. So happy Mother's Day, even Pet Mom's Day, or even if you're an aunt and your like niece or nephew is like a kid to you, that can still count in my book too. Or if you are married and your significant other has a spouse too. So oh hey Lee Michael in the house. Oh thank you Lee, thank you. I just got it done this week, so it's always fun to get your hair done up again, right? So thank you so much. And ooh, and big shout out to Lee. If any of you guys have lost a family member or a friend or anything like that has crossed over to the other side, definitely contact Lee. Lee is beyond amazing. He has helped me so much with the insights that he's given me, especially with a friend that recently passed away, and it just means so much. All the stuff Lee has, the insights and just the peace that he's brought me has meant so much. So that's just a little shout out there for Lee. And oh hey Mandy, good to see you. So there you go. So check out Lee if you haven't. And hey Karen, good to see you. Good to see you here. So yeah, so that's my, and hey Kate, good to see you. So that is just my shout out to my friend Lee. It's always good to support other business owners too. So there we go. And you are so welcome, Lee. And hey Nicole, happy Sunday to you too. And yes, I agree. Happy Mother's Day to all. And so there we go. We're just gonna give you guys a few minutes here. And hey Karen, good to see you. Two Karens tonight. I love it. So do. So yeah, I don't know. Like, if did any of you guys get any signs today, maybe from a pet that has passed on? So Luna today, my Luna, I haven't showed you guys in a while. The one that I wrote this book about. This is me and my Luna's book. Anyway, I had a sign from her today through a song. So I heard the song Heaven from Bryan Adams, and that was a song that she sent me after she had passed. And you can read more about that story in the book, because I do share that part in the book. So anyway, I heard that song today and I immediately thought of Luna, and I knew that was a sign, right? So even pets that have passed on can share us messages in songs. And I heard yeah, right, so sweet. And then I heard another song today too, and Lee is gonna guess exactly what it was. I haven't heard it in a while. So my friend Josh, that recently passed away, I heard a song that he sends me today. It's the song Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne. I don't know if you ever heard it, but now, like, every time I hear that song, I just groove and I think of my sweet friend that is now on the other side. But anyway, just I love now hearing that song, right? It's just the presence that they're always around us. So whether they are current people or pets, right? And then let's see here, right? Kathy, love that song, right? It's so fun. Like, I have that song all in my head, and I love it too, right, Lee? So Lee's like, yep, I know what it was, that song. So see here, Mandy says no signs from past pets, but my past best friend for sure heard a special song. I knew it was her, right? Isn't, and we just know, right? And it's that, like, we just have that knowingness, right? And do that too. Like, you can transpose that and have that be with the pets that you have in your life too. Just that knowingness that comes to let's see here. Let's see here. Lee says it's funny too because I don't feel that song typically comes on, and you're hearing it so much lately. Definitely him. Yeah, no doubt. It's like okay. He's like, here we go. I'm gonna put it on. It's like okay. It's like thanks, Josh. And actually, so I'm gonna see. I see Kate's question here too, but I actually have something that came to me today that I'm gonna start working on when I can. Oh, have a great evening too, Kathy. Good to see you here for a few seconds here. I'm going to be working on like doing some work with some crystal bowls when I can, and I'm gonna do that like in honor of my friend Josh. Do some like sound stuff. So I have some like ideas and stuff that are coming to me for that. So stay tuned for that. It's not gonna be like immediate thing, but it is something that I'm kind of working on. So there we go. And Kate says, just wanted to jump in quickly to let you know that I think Hamish has found his new person. You said this one would be good, and it's certainly looking like it'll work out. Thank you for all the encouragement. Oh my gosh, Kate, yes, I love that. Oh my goodness, thank you for that update, Kate. That is so perfect, and it's so good that you held out and you waited till that perfect person came, right? The perfect person for your Hamish. So good, 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 good for you for that. And you're so welcome. I'm so happy I was able to shed some light and to help bring some clarity for you. So yes, yes, yes. So that's so awesome. So woohoo. So yay, Kate. So keep us posted on that. And hey, Vicky, good to see you. And hey, Carol. Let's see here. Lisa, so cool when I was talking about the stuff I plan to do with like some sound stuff. So that's cool. And hey, since my friend Carol is on here, for those of you that don't know, on Thursday, so on the second, no, is it the third or the second Thursday of the month? I think this week is the second Thursday of the month. Let me look at my calendar. Oh wait, yeah, the second Thursday of the month. I was like, I should know this. I should know this by now, but every second Thursday of the month, I do a Facebook Live with my friend Carol on her Positive Focus page and her Embrace Your Life Facebook community, which they are like both amazing. Like, if you want like to be amped up with positivity and just like pure love and just pure like just heart, definitely check out Carol's pages. And every second Thursday, I join her at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be this Thursday if you guys want to tune in. And even if you're not able to tune in, I invite you to join her Embrace Your Life Facebook community or like her Positive Focus page as well. And she's like a global hugger and like spreads like hugs and love all over the world. So definitely check out Carol. She is amazing. So there's that. And hey, Emmy, happy Furry Mother's Day to you too. Let's see here. And then Carol says, my friend just helped her cat Moxie cross the Rainbow Bridge yesterday. Any messages for my friend? And you're so welcome, Carol. You're so welcome. And so the message is that I get is like I just want to kind of like weave around like this. Like I want to just play with my hands and move them around like this. Like I just like you may think that I'm pulled away from you, but I'm like dancing around in your soul still. And I hear like kind of like gold chimes and chimes. I hear something with chimes with Moxie. So she hears like chimes because I just had an image of like a wind chime or like a chime kind of sound, like any sound that's like a chime. Know that that is from her cat Moxie, and that Moxie is just like whoo whoo whoo, like I'm still weaved in you very deep, and it's like I'm gone, but I'm still embedded deep within your heart. My physical presence is gone, but I'm embedded deep within your heart, and I'm embedded deep within your heart still. So, and Moxie says that that yes, I'm okay. That like I was starting to like pull away from my physical body, and I wasn't real. I was like lackluster, and I wasn't really, my presence wasn't really there, and you could see it in my eyes. Moxie is showing me. I showed you in my eyes, and you could see it in my eyes, and that I wasn't there, and there was things that were just kind of going like going around like that, like I did with like something with movement with my eyes, and the presence not there, and something like with a fog connected with that. So there is that is what I get there, and that Moxie is just surrounding them with so much love. So there is that, and so much love to your friend there, Carol. Oh, such a hard thing. And hey, Emmy, and hey, Erica and Alyssa. So I'm going to go to those questions here too. Emmy says, you're so welcome, Carol. Yeah, and if she needs anything, definitely have her reach out too. And I feel like there's going to be other messages that are going to come from Moxie too. So just have her like just pay attention to anything that she notices that like, oh wait, okay, just that kind of keys her focus. Just to definitely have her pay attention to that. And hey, Hillary, let's see here. Good to see you. So Emmy says Popeye now has a big black spot on his tummy. The vet isn't concerned. Is the spot bothering him? He says that it's like bothering because it's like I want to like see it. I can't really see it. It's like I know it's there, but just keep showing me that it's like still the same size. And he says that he wants you to just check on it and show him that like, yeah, Popeye, it's still the same size. Like it's okay. Like the vet's not concerned about it. It's not okay. He says it's more like he's like, okay, what is that there? And just make sure that it doesn't get any bigger, is what he's saying. And he says he wants you to like take a picture of it and keep checking on it that way too. And he says you could even show him the picture of it too, which I know sounds crazy, but that's what he's showing me there. And hey, Lisa, good to see you here, friend. And let's see here. And let's see here. Erica says, and hey, Brittany, good to see you. Let's see here. Erica says, can I please get a message from my animals? Foster, Buddy, or Reuben. They are my cats alive. They say that like they're like tied together in one big bow. They're showing me that we're tied together in one big bow, and we're like your racing trio. We're like your trio. We're your trio. We're your trio. And they're showing me like they're showing me with their food, like I want my own thing here, here, here. They're showing me they want their like food all lined up together so they can have a race to see who eats the fastest is what I get. They're like, we want to see who eats the fastest is what I get there. And hey, Bianca, good to see you. So Alyssa says, I broke up with my boyfriend. I hope his dog Dustin knows I loved and love him, and Dustin did nothing wrong. He says, oh my gosh, okay. So and I'm sending you so much love, Alyssa, because I know that's not an easy thing, right? To go through a breakup like that, like that's so hard. So the message that I get, and I just have to say it how it comes out. And hey, Jared, I just have to say it how it comes out. And that's just what I have to do is Dustin says, it's okay. I know my dad can be a butt, so it's okay. That's what Dustin like wants you to know. Like Dustin knows, yeah, like I know that that's just my dad, that he is just kind of a butt sometimes, that he just doesn't get it, that he's kind of a butthead. And so Dustin says, yeah, I know, like I know it's that I didn't do anything wrong. He says, and I know you loved me and you love me, and that he still wants you to check in on him. But he's like, yeah, my dad's kind of a dopey butthead. So so there you go. So that's what Dustin wants you to know. He's like, I'm trying to help him, but he's like, Lord help me with that one. So that's what I get there. And he says he wants you to just keep checking in on him. He says that he really wants you to do that. So there's that. And Alyssa says, and yep, okay, cool. Alyssa gets it. It would be message clear, so perfect. And Erica says, amazing, thank you. You're so welcome, Erica. Let's see here. And Hillary, my dog Fiona has some severe behavioral problems. I'm wondering if things will get better with her, or will I ultimately end up having to give her up. So she says, please, 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 please don't give up on me. She says, help me, help me, help me. And then she's having me go like this with my mouth, that maybe she might need some like talk to your vet to see if there is like like a behavioral kind of like supplement that she can have, like a homeopathic one, or maybe like a medication to just kind of help with her anxieties. And Carol, if you're still on here, what is the name of your friend that does the, I can't, Jamie, I don't know if you have her information, but she just popped into my head to maybe contact somebody that does like, that specializes in like severe behavior problems, like a veterinary behaviorist, to do that. And that this dog says, like Fiona says, I need more help with like building my trust, and like let's do some things with like trust exercises so we can help build our trust. And I feel like that will help too. And just really work with somebody to come up with like a protocol and a training with Fiona. I feel like that will help, and I definitely feel like it will get better. Okay, cool, Carol. Do you know how to? What is Jamie's website again? So because I had a feeling that like she should contact Jamie too. So there is that. So yeah, so and no, I'm here for any support you need too, Hillary. So these things right here that I do, this is just kind of like a surface level what with what I pick up on, right? My longer sessions, it's more in depth, and there's more like that I can dig into, and more that we can figure out. So I do 30-minute, 60-minute, and 90-minute sessions, and I also do energy healing sessions with pets as well. So definitely feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you with any other resources. And I definitely get to you doing, maybe looking into some Tellington Touch, or doing some massage with Fiona will definitely help as well, because it's just bridging that gap with the trust too. Like I need more help with trust is what I get there. So yeah, and we're all here to support you, because I know it's really hard. And then Mandy says, she wants to be help. I hope it all works out. See, so Mandy's sending you good vibes. And Mandy says, I've been there. I've almost given up on my boy before, right? Because it's hard, right? So just know that there is research out there. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Carol. So Hillary in here, Carol just posted Jamie's website. It's Fetch Fine. So she used to do dog training and behavior, and is amazing. Now she runs a business that helps people find the right needs. So yeah, so definitely check into that, because I just feel compelled to do that too. And I'd be happy to do like a longer session too with you to help with your girl too. There as well, Hillary. So send in lots of love, and make clarity find its way. And I feel like just like doing some team building stuff with you and Fiona will help as well. So there is that. And so good to see you, Lisa. Good to see you here, friend, and good to see you, Denise. And thank you for putting that information in here, Carol. I appreciate that. Let's see here. And let's see here. So Brittany says, hello, Brittany. Curious as if anything is wrong with Mishka, or what reason she is refusing food. She says, I want a different rotation, like rotate some stuff up more. Like I want something mixed up more. And she showed me like a wet food that like makes me think of, I don't know why I'm thinking of like Popeye the Sailor Man with his spinach. Like it makes me strong, but it's like some like kind of like a lightish kind of brown thing that she's showing me, that's kind of like a meat and like a gravy thing. Like give me some more variety, like kind of put some other stuff in the wheel of my food, and that will help too. And then I'm showing you that I have my picky stuff, that I kind of be kind of picky, that I can kind of be picky. So there is that. So there we go. So hopefully that helps, and feel free to reach out to me too, Brittany, if you have any more insight in that. And then Hillary says, thank you. She sent my other dog to the emergency vet 2 weeks ago. Oh, Hillary, I'm like sending you all so much love. And I hope your other fur baby is recovering well too, because I know that can be that can be it can be so hard. And also too, a thing that I feel like could really help you too is bring in the color orange. So orange is about like bringing in balance into things. So find something that's orange and put that in the like kind of the center of them too, and maybe get like some green as well. So even like a piece of green fluoride or something green, because green is about clear communication, right? So bring in something green, and then maybe bring in something pink, like a piece of rose quartz, because pink is about the color of that unconditional love. So just imagine all of that surrounded in your household as well. I feel like that will help as well. So there is that. And Brittany says, I give her variety now, and she is picky, picky. She says the thing that she had 2 days ago, she's like, the thing I really, really like. And she's making me think of like KFC, like gravy on their mashed potatoes is what she's making me think of. So there we go. So there is that. And then, sorry, I'm just skipping around here. And hey, Lila, good to see you here. And you are so welcome, Brittany. You are so welcome. So let's see here. And hi, Lila. And then let's see here. And yeah, and Hillary, Carol put that information in there too. I feel like that could be a good resource too. And I'm going to put my website in here as well. And then I also too, I'm going to go to the other questions here. Just let me put this in here while I'm thinking about it. But also too, my website is actually listed right there, but I'm just going to put it in here right here as well. And then let's see here. And yes, I will connect for you, Lila, and then Denise, and then Emmy. Emmy says, oh my God, poor Popeye. The spot is on his scrotum, which is why he can't see it. I've been sending pics to others, but not to Popeye. Yeah, because Popeye's like, what the heck? He's like, I want to see it too. So he's like, give me a picture of it too. He's like, I want to see what's going on with that. He says, I want to see what's going on with that. And I feel like I missed a question here from, oh yes, I missed a question from Lisa. So, and then I'm going to go to Bianca here. And Lisa says, does Chloe Grace think the neighbor cats are her friends? She says, yes, I do. She says, I give them the inside scoop about the neighborhood. And I like to look at them. I like to look at them. I like to look at them. I like to look at them is as what she said. Oh, and thank you, Carol. Oh my goodness. Carol is like a good link putter. I love it putting in links here. So thank you. And let's see here. And I want to go back to Bianca's question here too. Bianca says, just want to check on Maya. She had her desexing surgery 1 week ago. Oh, she must have got spayed, I think, right? So her wound is still healing. Is she okay? And Monkey started being mean all of a sudden. I think he gets jealous. Luna isn't needy at all, so if she needs anything, Luna says, like, what I need is to just like have them chill out, is what Luna says. Luna says, I need to just have them chill out. And then Monkey says, I want more attention. Monkey says, I just want more attention. Like, make sure you remind me that I'm like the top cat. He's like, remind me I'm the top cat, he says. And then Maya says, like, I'm healing okay. She says, just send me like those healing vibes from that surgery, and just remind Monkey that, like, okay, that's why I had that weird smell on me, was because of being at the vet, and just to kind of be a little bit more patient with me is what I get with that. So there you go. Oh my goodness, Coolip is chewing a blanket on the couch, but that's okay. It's fine. So there we go. And let's see here. Just want to, yes, thank you, Carol. I like that. You might want to recommend people putting question marks in front of their questions so you can find them easily, rather than everyone else chatting and confirming. Yes, that would be so helpful. Thank you, Carol. I like that. And that's what one of my mentors does too, right? So yeah, so if you have a question, just put question marks in front of it, and then question marks behind it too, and then I could find your questions easy. That would be so amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Okay, and I think I got that question. And sending you all lots of love, Bianca, and here for anything you need. And then Denise says, hi, Shauna. Good to see you, Denise. So tomorrow I moved to a new place with Angel Kitty for a month. Oh my goodness, exciting. They just painted the room. Angel sometimes wants to climb the wooden door frame like a tree when he's hyper. I try to exercise him regularly. I just trimmed his claws today. I'm thinking of covering the sides of the door frames leading to the bathroom and closet with aluminum foil and double-sided tape and attaching it to the frame with gentle adhesive tape to protect the new paint. Or will he like the aluminum foil? You know what he just showed me? He says, I'm just going to rip the aluminum foil out. He's like, you can't trick me with that. He's like, I'll just like rip that out and then it'll be like a mess everywhere, is what he's showing me with the aluminum foil. So I feel like that the double-sided tape would be better, and then create something else for me that like I can climb and explore too. So like if there's like shelves or like a like kind of like a thing you can kind of hang up for him to climb on. And it's weird because I'm seeing like a clothes rack. You know how you hang up your clothes on like the a hanging rack for clothes. So maybe if they have something like that with shelves that he can have his own little like climbing perch, he says that will help too. But he's like, the foil, I'm just gonna be interested in that and like find it underneath. And he's like, he could just repaint anyway. He's like, it's fine. He says you could just repaint anyway, is what he says there. Oh no, you're totally fine, Hillary. You're totally fine. Carol was just suggesting that if somebody has a question, so then I don't miss any questions. If people put like a question mark in front of their question, so then I oh, you're not seeing Carol's comments. Oh, you know what? I think maybe what it is because I'm going to show it right here. So here is, I think, sorry, I read that wrong there. I read that wrong, Hillary. So if you find, this is, I think what happens is because I'm streaming in like 3 different places. So I think that's why it's not showing. So if you go to fetchfind.com. So the website is fetchfind.com. So I'm going to see if, I don't know if there's, so I'm just going to leave that up here for a second. So hopefully you see that there. Oops, I don't know why it just keeps pulling up other stuff. I'm like, I don't want to see all this other stuff. Let's see here. And hey, Terry, and hey, Tijan. So let's see here. So Denise, what I get with that is that if you do the double-sided tape so he doesn't damage the wood, that'll be better. And then just keep seeing me not doing that and create like a space that I can do something, is what he says will help. And so hopefully you see that comment here with with the information that Carol gave here. So how do I unshow this? I don't know how to do that. Oh, okay, I can hide that. So hopefully you see that, Hillary. If not, what I'll try to do after the broadcast is make sure to go in here and put that in here if you don't see that. So hopefully you see that comment. And hey, Brandy, and hey, Jessica. Let's see here. So, okay. So Lila says, I'd like to connect with my deceased dog, Jackson. And so what Jackson says, like, I'm still running through hoops for you. Jackson is showing me like hoops and rings together. Like the hoops and rings, we're still connected. The hoops and rings, we're still connected, is what I get for you, Lila, with Jackson. So that's what I get there. And then hopefully that helps Denise too. And feel free to reach out to me. Oh, and you're so welcome, Hillary. Cool. So I'm glad you saw the information. Perfect. I just want to make sure, because I forget with streaming in 3 different places, sometimes it doesn't all come up. And good to see you, Trisha. And you said I took B on a road trip this weekend. He says hi. Oh, hi, B. He says he loved it. He's like, it was fun. He's like, I wanted to smell out more. He's like, it was fun. And I had lots of fun. And where's my new toy? So typical B right there, right? He's like, yeah. So let's see here. And you're so welcome, Lila. And you're so welcome, Denise. Keep me posted. I'm here for any support you need. And hey, Jessica. Oh, and Denise, try alien tape is what Terry is saying. If you try alien tape, I've never heard of that. So maybe that might be something that works. Now I'm going to have to Google that after this. And then see Brandy and then Jessica. So I'm going to go to Brandy says, I saw 3 German Shepherds at the Sedona treat. Feel like a message from Duke. Any hits? Yes, yes, yes. Duke says, the grounding at your feet. Remember to ground with me daily. He says, ground with me daily. And he's had me close my eyes and do like this. He says, have me in your morning mantra, your morning meditation, and your morning prayers, and your like this, and you're grounding and you're setting up. He says that that's what I'm there for. And he says he was helping you to like reset and realign. He says like lift up into new plateaus and new awarenesses is what Duke says that he's helping you with. So so there is that, Brandy. Sorry, that message was coming through loud and clear. So I was like, I have to go to that. So there is that from Duke, sweet Duke. Oh my goodness, such a good boy. So and I hope that Dax and Miss Daisy are doing well. And cool, Denise says she's going to check that. And Jessica, oh gosh, okay, I'm so excited about this, Jessica. Jessica says, I got a mini pony. You're so welcome, Brandy. You're so welcome. Jessica says, I got a mini pony as a buddy for Chloe. Yay. He just arrived 2 days ago. Is there anything I can do to connect with him? Anything he needs? And Chloe has sore feet, maybe arthritis in her knees. Does she have anything to tell me about that? Thanks. You're so welcome. I'm happy to tune in. So congrats on the new pony. So what I get with the new pony, he's just showing me, like, he's making me think of like horse church, right? And he says just like sit with me and connect with me. So he's showing me like kind of like sit out on a bucket and just sit out with me. He says, and just like connect with me that way and just have that stillness with me and connect with me and like give me like little like pieces of food, like little like apple or hay, and connect with me through that way too. And he says be silly with me too, because he says help me to bring out my silly, is what he says. So he says that will help. And then Chloe says you're right on with that, and she's having me like move my knee back and forth, back and forth. And it's like, you know, when you go to the doctor and they put that thing on your knee and it tests your reflexes, right, to see if your knee, like what's going on with your knee. So so Chloe says to do some reflex work with her knees. She says do some reflex work with my knees and some like some stretching around, and she's having me like rub my knee to put some like liniment on my knee too, so to work with that, and doing some massage and maybe even some kinesiology tape or equitape, with same thing, equitape, kinesiology tape, on my knees too. That'll help and work your massage magic, and just like imagine her knees like this and just be like just to kind of like work that energy out and through, is what she says will really help there. So there is that Miss Chloe, and she's excited for this fun new pony. And as I tune into this pony, bugs just popped into my head that he has that like energy that's going to be like fun and light for Chloe. So he says just to bring that out of me is what he says. So so there is that. So hopefully I didn't miss any questions. I'm going to go back to make sure, because sometimes sometimes the questions go by so fast. I'm like, wait, where's the question? I don't want to miss anybody. So if I do like inadvertently ever miss a question from you guys, definitely please call me out of it. Call me out and be like, hey, you didn't get my question. So Jessica, thanks, Shauna. He's fun and playful. You're so welcome. And I love that. I love that he's fun and playful. Ponies are so fun. I love ponies, and donkeys are so cool too. So I just did a session yesterday. I mean, yeah, I guess, was it yesterday? Yeah. No, Friday. Oh my goodness, Friday, not Saturday, Friday, where I got to go out, and there was horses and all other kinds of animals. It was cool to connect with the horses that I was there to connect with. But there was like a little miniature donkey that I got to see, and the donkey was so cool. And then I got one of the horses. I got get close to them, and I had the horse breathe on me. And if you guys have never felt horse breath, like you think puppy breath is magical, like horse breath, it's like warm and soothing, and it just like soothes your soul and brings you like comfort. It's like a sweet smell, and it's amazing. And I know like the horse people on here will get it. I know Jessica will be like, yep, horse breath. And Jessica was right, Jessica's like amazing. Yeah, that was one of the first places I ever experienced horse breath was with Jessica when she did her horse church. So oh my gosh, like horse, oh, it's amazing. Horse is so magnificent. Um let's see here. Anything from Bailey. So Bailey says, when are we gonna, like, he's having me go like this. He's like tug 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 tug. He's like tug tug tug, hide toy, tug tug, hide toy, tug tug, hide toy. He wants you to like hide something. He's like, hide it underneath the couch cushion, he says. Or like the couch pillow. He says, hide something underneath the couch pillow and have me go find stuff. And he's like, when are we gonna go walking and have fun. And he wants, like, he's showing me like a treat that he wants, and it's like a twisted kind of treat, like it's like this long, and it's like kind of like a little narrow treat like this, like the size of a pencil, and it's like kind of like a braided treat. And he's like, I want like the braided treat, and he showed me it's like a kind of like some sort of stick, like some sort of like meat goodness that oh my goodness, Nugget is playing with a part of a tennis ball that she has killed there, but that's okay. He's showing me, so Bailey is showing me like he wants that treat that's like that meaty stick of goodness that he's showing me, and he like makes me want to have something like that, and that's not really like my thing of choice, but he's like showing me like my meaty stick of goodness. I want a meaty stick of goodness. So you'll know what that is, I'm sure. So there is that. That is what Bailey is saying there. Um, let's see here. Emmy says, is Popeye still running on his wheel? I'm worried that he isn't. He's like, well, you keep seeing me not running on it. So he's like, I'm not running on it as much. So he says, keep seeing me running on my wheel more. And he says that will help. He says keep showing me like running on it instead of me not running on it. And he says that will help. And then you said Tijon says he'll get it tomorrow. Thank you, LOL. You're welcome. Yeah, he's like, yes. It's like, come on, get it now. He's like, why can't I have it now? He's like, Bailey gets what Bailey wants now. Oh my goodness, Bailey. Oh, I love him, Bailey. And then Carol says, Nugget is a toddler getting into trouble while mom is on the phone. Laugh out loud. She is. Like, I could totally show you. Let's see if I can show you. This is, oh my gosh, excuse me while I turn around here. This is, excuse me there, and all my goodness here. This is part of, I have to throw this away now. This is part of a tennis ball that I got Nugget. As you can see, she has devoured it. So this one will definitely, this piece of it will definitely have to go in the trash. She loves toys, and oh my gosh, she just has so much fun with toys. Now she's like, where is it? She has the other half of it there. She just loves to like shred them up and have fun. And then she's sad when I can't throw the ball for her anymore because the ball is in pieces. So there we go. So that's Nugget, but I love her because she's just full of energy and fun. But I always throw away these little pieces because I don't want her to like eat that and choke on that or anything like that. So there's that. And Emmy says, thank you. Popeye is smarter than I am. No, you're both smart. Popeye says, he's like, he just like had me wink like this. He's like, wink, wink, wink. He's like, yep, just keep seeing me on my little wheel of goodness. And he says that will he says that'll be magical. He's like, my wheel of goodness. And he said me go like this with my hair. He's like, my wheel of goodness would be so much fun, is what he's saying. So there we go. So hopefully he comes back on it. Definitely please keep us posted about that. And Nugget, here. So this is another toy that Nugget, she likes to tear the stuffing out. And she always was cool with the squeakers. And when Nugget gets the squeakers, she always leaves them for me to throw away. But this used to be a little sunshine that I just got for her this week. And now it's like all torn apart, all the stuffing. She just leaves all over the place for me to pick up. But hey, at least she doesn't swallow it. So you know what? I'm grateful for that. And she has fun, and I always find good deals on toys for her. So there we go. So there is that. So I'm going to see if anybody has any other questions. So let's see here. I'm going to give it a minute here. Yeah, that's Nugget's little son. And Nugget's not like good with sharing toys. I don't know how many of you have pets that aren't good at sharing. Nugget's not always good at sharing. She's gotten a little bit better than she was, but she's not. She has a ways to go, but she's definitely better than she was. So, but that's okay. I just accept her and love her for. Hey, come here. I accept her and love her for who she is. So there's that. I had to distract her to not do something that I didn't want her to do. And you're so welcome, Alyssa, for tuning in to Dustin. I'm happy to do that. And you know what? I want to do something I haven't done in a while. And I'm just gonna let's see here, read like a little excerpt from my book here, just in case you guys haven't seen this. This is page 90. I'm just going to read this one part I'm guided to. The whole escapade changed my mindset for times when I happened to be running late. I came to the realization that Luna had picked up on the rush I was in. Well, let's just say we canceled each other out, meaning that this rushed energy I was putting out was like an amplifier magnifying all I was feeling. Luna wanted to please me and had picked up on this, but did the opposite of what I wanted her to do. What an interesting revelation. The more I focused on being calm, the calmer Luna would become. Could it be that simple? Well, yes. Well, indeed, it was that simple. When I shifted this focus on our walks, it made a huge positive impact for both Luna and me. From this moment on, whenever I felt rushed, Luna reminded me of this lesson, having how amazing it was to have such reflection from my girl. So there we go. So that is just a little excerpt from my book here, and I just felt compelled to share that. So those of you that don't have a copy, you can definitely pick one up on Amazon, or you can get one on my website as well. So there's that. So and I plan to do an audio version eventually too. So that's something that's like on my list as well. And then Emmy says, I can picture Popeye singing now. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love that. Yay. Yay for singing. So I think I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. I'm sure probably everybody, maybe had plans for Mother's Day. So maybe people are still spending time with their families and their moms today. And happy Mother's Day to all of you. If you're like a pet mom or a mom to a niece or nephew, or like a marriage that somebody had kids already, all of that counts, right? Or if you lost a child, or somebody is something you're a parent to, sending you much love, because I know that that's not an easy thing. So I do this every Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So I hope that you all have a fantastic week ahead, and I will look forward to connecting with you again next Sunday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And thank you again so much for tuning in, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your night, and much love, and bye for now. Take care.